This is Chris Ruddy, and I love Gene Valentino's Grassroots Truth Cast. Make sure you're tuning in just like I do every day, every week, every minute.
Want to bring in now aviation expert Gene Valentino. Gene, obviously it's early, but the plane, there's reports of wind and it's upside down. Obviously, they'll be looking at sort of if it was coming in for a landing, if it was descending, if it's mechanical. What do you read from the facts we do know with 80 people on board this jet?
Thanks for having me, Bianca. I actually canceled my own flight today because of adverse winds on takeoff. The fact of the matter is that it is too early to tell, but with 50 years of having been flying these aircraft, I will tell you that what it appears based on the condition of the fuselage is that the pilot may have, in his attempt to slow down the aircraft, suffered from a crosswind of sorts that might have caused the tail to swing out. You'll notice the whole fuselage is intact, which means that as the plane was rolling to a stop, it may have sheared off the wings, and what you see is the plane settling upside down, which allowed for a safe and relatively incident-free departure of the passengers. So it looks like normally 90% of the time it's pilot error, but I don't know just to what extent it's pilot error in this case, considering the severity of the wind of the weather hazard.
Well, that's just it. There's reports now winds are sustained at 32 miles an hour, but gusts of up to 40 at Toronto's Pearson International Airport. So he's landing. Challenging winds he's dealing with. You got, people on board. It is early, but you look at this and obviously the horror of what we just saw in Washington, D.C., it's fresh in so many people's minds. And they're going to look and say, should this plane have been landing there? Should they have diverted it? I mean, there's all these questions now about how safe it is to fly, even though it is safe, and we know that. It's just the questions now will be, what about people maybe in the air traffic control part of this,
Yeah, the flight recorder will tell us a lot. In this case, the significance is that there was no other aircraft involved, and it was sort of an isolated, the incident occurred relatively removed from other aircraft, as the evidence shows thus far. The key to the issue is that there is no impact, or what I would consider a traffic congestion issue, as the evidence shows at this early stage. To me, with the wings sheared off as they are and the plane settling upside down, I suspect it was either a crosswind throwing the plane into a skidding diagonal and the twisting of the aircraft rolling upside down. Thank God everyone had their seatbelt on. But the fact of the matter is, frightening moment indeed.
Well, thank you for jumping in on this breaking story. Delta has just put out a statement saying they're working to confirm details, so obviously it'll be developing moment by moment. Pilot and aviation expert Gene Valentino, always appreciate you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm excited to announce that we're having our first ever mega sale on overstock clearance and brand new products. For example, save over 50% on this season's flannel sheets. Queen size only $59.98. Kings only $69.98. They sell out fast every year, so order now. Save 20% on our brand new My Crosses. They're designed in the likeness of the one I've worn every day for over 20 years. They come in men's and women's, and they're made right here in the USA. Get our 2025 six-piece My Towel sets for only $29.98. Our initial quantities are extremely low, so get them now before they go. And our best-selling standard My Pillows, just $14.98. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use this promo code to take advantage of our first ever mega sale. But wait, remember that $75 free shipping rule? Well, that ship is sailed, because right now, every order ships absolutely free.